Hello, hello, we are live. Welcome to Power Saturday. It's been a little bit of a busy day today. I hope everyone's having a great day. Please remember if you want to comment, you may have to click on a thing that allows StreamYard to show your name, depending on where we're streaming from and where you're picking it up. We are streaming, we simulcast to Facebook and YouTube, multiple channels. And we also simulcast privately to our Patreon group. All right, so today we are talking tea leaf reading. Tea leaf reading is a big thing, but it's just another form of scrying. When you go to make your tea, it's important to brew a nice cup that has a lot of herbs. Today we're using black tea from Pup in a Cup. It's a lovely company up in Marion, Ohio that contacted me. They sent me some lovely tea samples. It's a nice leafy tea. You want something nice and leafy and comfortable. You want something that is flavorful, that is a good flavor. However, you do not want one that has like stevia or some other product in it that is going to kind of slow the tea down from folding and unfolding. Chamomile tea makes a great location. Great tea also. But I like a good channel black because you can really see the detail of it. You'll want hot water, preferably boiling, for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you'll put the tea in the bottom of your cup. You want about 2 teaspoons. Then you'll add hot water, and then you let it steep for about 10 to 15 minutes. About the time it takes to do a tarot reading. And, have your client drink it as you're doing your reading or, your secondary reading. Fabulous. Love this tea. It's a gorgeous tea to have. So when they get done drinking, you will have something that looks like this. And then you look at it and see what you see. What do you see? Y'all watching? Comment what you see. I'll hold it back up as I cover things with a little bit left of the tea. See how that is? See what that is? See there? See, I see a bird flying and also some land down there. So there could be the drinker of this cup, which was a volunteer, probably will be doing some traveling. I also see a rabbit, so they're very busy in their life. You see the rabbit? I'll point it out for you. Right there. It's the rabbit beside the bird. There's an island there, gardening, flourishing of plants, a lot of dreams, a lot of growth. So, it's a very comfortable cup. You want one that's comfortable. They make lovely teacups that'll fit in your hand. Now, that's the first reading. So we've got him to, very busy, but also could be traveling. You'll take the saucer and you'll flip it upside down. And hopefully everything will pop out of it. That should. And then you also look at this. Look at what came out. Now what comes out of here, to me, looks like a fleur-de-lis. So apparently they have some travel. We already talked about them traveling, but also a fleur-de-lis is some royalty, taking ownership of things, working past some fears. It's very much like scrying. But here's the thing, and I say this a lot about dreams and dream interpretation. Yes, they make lovely, lovely books about it. At the other side of this is they also make lovely, lovely books about symbolism, but it's better if you understand your own symbolism. Okay? And you want to work on your own symbolism, what you want, what you see. For me, a rabbit is work, it's fertility, it's money. A bird is travel and ideas. Another book may say a bird is death, but that's their symbolism, not your symbolism. And you'll want to develop that as you go and build with things. All right. So I'm going to enjoy my tea for a moment. If you have a question, you can pop there in the chat and I'll be happy to answer it. It can be a reading question. That is good tea. It can be a question on tea leaf reading. But herbal teas, you always do want to do 10, 15 minutes of a good steeping. And the thing with herbal tea is it continues to breed. No, you cannot use tea bags. Lipton does not make a good tea reading. It's too finely ground up. Real powdery tea is not going to taste well. Okay? All right. Gorgeous. Next up, crystal ball reading. I have a really famous picture that gets used all the time that has a crystal ball in it, like this, except it's green. And I use it all the time to post images in there. Now, when reading a crystal ball, hi! In using a crystal ball, you'll want to make sure that you're not really looking into the crystal ball. You're more so looking past the crystal ball. And it doesn't matter what the stand is. I have just a simple wooden stand. I love it. I also have one that looks like a dragon that holds the ball sits in the tail. Set it at, you'll set it there. And you'll want to set this about 2 feet away from you to where you can just, stare into it. The thing is it's more of your mind using the ball as a space or a symbolism to fill things in. So you want to quiet your mind. You want to set back. You want to relax. You want to relax your eyes and your pupils. You want to unfocus your eyes so that your brain isn't filtering out everything in it. And you may sit there for 30 minutes to an hour to 3 weeks. And all you may see is just a reflection in the ball. You may start very quickly to see images play out in the crystal ball. But you don't have to have a big, expensive crystal ball to do scrying readings. You can do it on black mirror. You can do it on a real mirror. You can do it on a cup of water. I teach a scrying cast and we talk about all those. But on a crystal ball, you'll want to remember that it is only going to show you where you direct what you directed at. You'll not want to be mad. You'll not want to be upset. This is not something you can do in those states. This is something you have to clear your mind and let your mind play out into the ball. And it doesn't matter what type of ball you have. It'll work with all of them. But it could take up to an hour to 3 hours just to get to the point to where you see the clouds. And then after you see the clouds, it'll start looking like someone has blown smoke into it. And then after that, that's for me is when the imaging starts popping out. But the crystal ball and crystal ball readings really are more of a setting type thing where you take the problem or the question. And for me, I take the question and then I will go and read the ball and then come back to you. I'm not going to hold you there for 2 hours while I'm waiting for, the smoke to form into your life and everything going in together. Someone asked if they were in the break room. I would assume you are in the break room, darling, because I'm seeing Facebook user, and that's the only group I'm in. So, yes, you're in the break room. And for those that don't know, our Patreons are our baristas, so of course they go into the break room when they want to watch the show. Because if you comment, we have had a little botting problem. And even though I use my magic wand and bot them out of here, it happens. All right. So y'all guys understand, have any questions about tea leaf reading or crystal balls? Go ahead and pop them in. If you got a psychic question, we'll do tarot because that's quick and easy. That's why I do that publicly. A good tea reading can take 30 minutes to an hour. What are you going to do in that other time? I'm going to do tarot. I'm going to sit there and talk with you. I'm going to use some clairvoyancy. And sometimes I just josh with you for a little while. Okay. So Power Sunday has been awesome. Had a lot of appointments today. I got to connect with some clients I haven't talked to in a while. That was really enjoyable. How was y'all Saturday? Hope it was good. Hope you had a great day. Later, in a little bit, I'm going to switch streams because my Etsy came in today. my Ipsy. So we will be doing Ipsy. Hi, Madison. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Madison, can I have a birthday to make the lawyers happy? Hi, Mary. Looking at it, I feel, oh, thank you. Yes, 12/15 of 01. Thank you. Looking at it, I think that you'll be getting contact from Lila, and I feel like that'll be probably within about a week. If she doesn't contact you, then you contact her directly. Yeah, her parents don't like you, but that's not a big deal. They don't like anyone. So yeah, contact her, but contact her in a week. I think you'll get better results then too. Okay. Anyone else got any questions, either on crystal ball readings or tea leaf readings or a reading question? All right. So, guys, again, the tea we used today was Pup in a Cup Tea Company. And they've got a site up already. Looks like they're working on it. Go ahead and I'm going to pop that out into the chats. There we go. So there's Pup in a Cup. If you guys are looking for a fabulous tea company, there's that one. All right, so here we go. That's because you're the only one in the break room Facebook user. Mary is on the outside of the Facebook through the other streams. We were talking about this in email. If you're in the break room, you only get to see who's in the break room. All right, so Facebook user says 72862. Just has been 2 months or so. Teza says, I'm hoping it's still soon. Yes, I do feel it's very soon, still soon. That Trey's, I feel like you're still headed on the right path to that relationship. I feel like that relationship is still going to be the relationship you want. All right, Miss Mary, let's see. Mary Asa, a good question from me. Let's go. Still conserving energy and continuing to approach R about computer work. Will R be respectful? R really likes me. It was likely electric with my skills. Held off on the email or letter. I can't. I'm not. Orpazine. I need a birth date, honey, and we'll play with that one. Mary, I think it's time you sent that email, and I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles showing up, you will get opportunity there from that email. And I would recommend an email, not a letter, because I think a letter would take too long. All right, so 1219 of 95. Thank you, Mary. All right. So, Orpha, we're looking at your life. I feel like you overstress and take on too much. I feel like that you need to refocus yourself more at taking care of you and focusing on what you want and where you're headed. And of course, we have the moon here, which shows that you need to work past some emotions that you're dealing with. Okay. All right. So, guys, we're going on about 17 minutes here. Looks like the questions we've covered questions. I hope you guys enjoyed Power Saturday. Again, this is my only first time doing this. Next time, I don't know what we'll take on, but we'll take on some things. I do have an astrology class planned. You can check that out over on the events section of my Facebook, Ace and Night, or on my website, aceandnight.com. And always, if you're watching this in replay, you can always book a reading. And the next Power Saturday will be the last Saturday in February, and that will be the 27th. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a great week. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, and it's because it takes a little bit of time there to look at it and to glaze through it. Again, that's one of those, ask me the question, I'll come back later with the answer. All right. Bye, y'all.